In this video I'm going to talk about the standard sheath type scalpel, how it is activated and retracted, the weight, the stability, and any special features, and I'm going to compare it with the PenBlade. This standard sheath type scalpel requires that the user retract a sheath that covers the blade using the thumb. When the user then wants to cut, either in a pen-like position or in a palm grip position, you'll notice that the fingers cover the protective sheath. So when it's time to retract the sheath and make the scalpel safe, the user has to reposition the hands. Again, I'll illustrate this by showing that when I go to a pen-like cutting motion with the sheath type scalpel, my fingers cover the safety feature, and I have to reposition my hand to retract the sheath. This often discourages users from making this safe. Contrast that with the PenBlade. The PenBlade is intuitively activated, and when the user repositions the hands, he or she is able to retract the blade in the pen-like grip position. Or if the user prefers a palm grip position for other cutting techniques, you'll still notice that the user's fingers are very close to the retraction button, which makes he or she more likely to retract the PenBlade and make it safe. Another feature I want to illustrate is the rigidity of the sheath type scalpel. You'll notice that there's quite a bit of flex. When the user is cutting, there is quite a bit of play in the scalpel, which makes these devices less desirable in the operating room. Let's contrast that with the PenBlade. You'll notice that its ergonomic design enhances rigidity, and when the user has the blade activated, there is very little flex or play in the PenBlade, especially in the blade tip, which is only the flexibility that's seen in the actual metal of the blade. Finally, I'm going to talk about the patented suture trimming groove, a feature not available in other safety scalpels. This feature reduces the cost of instrumentation by eliminating sterile suture trimming scissors, and also encourages safety in the scalpel used by the provider because the blade is in the retracted and safe position when trimming suture lengths. Here's an example with a central venous catheter. Imagine if the catheter had been placed in the patient's neck in the jugular vein and I'm trimming the suture. If I use a traditional scalpel, I have to expose the blade. If I use any of the available safety scalpels, I have to expose the blade. Using the patented PenBlade suture trimming groove, I don't have to expose the blade. I simply articulate the suture lengths with the blade via the groove and safely trim the suture.